millennia, there have been countless philosophers spreading their gospel. From Aristotle to Plato to Socrates, each one has attained a certain measure of greatness. But I believe that by far, the greatest philosopher of them all is Homer. Now, I'm not talking about the Greek poet who wrote the Iliad and the Odyssey. I'm talking about Homer Simpson. Homer Simpson is the patriarch of a mock quintessential American family. With his wife Marge and his children Bart, Lisa, and Maggie, he walks among the people of Springfield disseminating his message. At the core of his beliefs are three fundamental tenets. Tenet 1. Love thy family. Homer preaches family love and togetherness. He practices what he preaches too. We see him and his family eat meals together, go to church together, and even pray together. Too often families today get caught up in the hustle and bustle of their own lives, but Homer makes sure his family has its priorities in order. A good example of this is when Lisa is scheduled to have a band recital, on the same night that the illustrious Trichosaurus was in town. Homer made the executive decision that the family would go and support Lisa. Of course, soon after the thing ended, they rushed to the monster truck rally. But the point is, there's never a moment when Homer is not thinking of his family. Even when out with his buddies, he could be quoted as saying, "Well, it's 1 a.m. I guess I better go home and spend some quality time with the kids." Tenet 2. Broaden your horizons. Homer once said, "I can't live a button-down life. I want it all. The terrifying lows, the dizzying highs, and the creamy middles." Homer lives his life to the fullest. He flies around the world, meets famous and interesting people, and most importantly of all, he travels through life, always looking for the next adventure. From one week to the next, we see him skiing, skateboarding, skydiving, and even spacewalking. For those of us who too easily get caught up in our daily routines, Homer reminds us this world has so much to offer. As long as there are still places to visit, people to meet, bridges to bungee jump, and mountains to climb, we still have room to broaden our horizons. Tenet 3. Release your emotions. Homer has a maxim of wearing his emotions on his sleeve. From dope when he has a problem, to why you little when his son gets a bit too mischievous, Homer releases any fire that may have started within him. Homer believes that we must release our frustrations in order to lead a healthy life. The one time that Homer did bottle up his emotions, he turned into a monstrous creature much like the comic book character the Hulk, only a lot angrier. He realized from this experience what each of us must realize, that in order to lead a happy and healthy life, we must set our feelings free. Unlike the godlike personas of the ancient philosophers, Homer is an everyday man, just learning as he goes. He's not just another intellectual spouting rhetoric, but instead he's just like each of us. The genius of Homer's philosophy is that each one of his ideals has been battle-tested in the up and down roller coaster that is our lives. Because of this, and so much more, Homer Simpson should go down in history as the greatest philosopher of all time. Thank you.